Did you know that a simple gesture, like leaving an empty wallet or a shopping bag on a chair, might be blocking your financial prosperity? It may sound exaggerated, but the truth is, everything we do in our environment directly impacts our financial energy. And yes, even the smallest details might be sabotaging your prosperity without you realizing it. Now, imagine this. The chair, one of the simplest pieces of furniture in your house, doesn't just carry the weight of your body. It might be carrying the weight of your scarcity. Don't worry, you're not alone in this. In this video, I'll show you exactly what to put, or rather, what never to put on a chair to let the energy of your home flow freely and open the doors to prosperity. Are you ready to uncover the secrets that only a few know? Get ready, because what you'll learn here could transform not only your home, but also the way you handle abundance. Let's dive in. The meaning of chairs and the energy of the home. A chair is not just a place to sit. It is an energetic base that reflects what is going on inside us. When we look at a chair, what we see is not just a piece of furniture, but a support, a space that connects us to stability and rest. Deep down, it might even be a reflection of our own financial energy. You know, when we leave objects with negative energy on it, this can directly impact our well-being. It's interesting to think that the energy of a chair goes beyond its practical utility. If we consider that it supports us physically, we can also associate it with the support we receive from the universe, especially in the financial aspect. So, if a chair is filled with objects related to scarcity or lack, it might be sending a signal opposite to what we truly desire: prosperity and stability. Imagine you have an empty chair, waiting for something. Now, picture putting something valuable or something that brings good energy on it, like a prosperity crystal or even something simple like a plant. This could transform the energy of the room and, who knows, even reflect on how you attract abundance into your life. Empty wallet. Many people have the habit of tossing their wallet on a chair as soon as they get home, without thinking about the consequences. But if we look a bit deeper, this can influence the financial energy of your life. The wallet is essentially a direct reflection of your finances. When it's empty with nothing inside, it can symbolize scarcity or even a lack of organization in your own resources. It may sound like an exaggeration, but let's think together. Emptiness attracts more emptiness. If you leave your wallet on an empty chair with nothing inside, you're creating an environment conducive to the energy of lack. Have you ever noticed how sometimes when shopping or paying bills, money never seems to stick around for long? That's a reflection of how you're treating your finances in everyday life. So here's a simple tip. Always keep at least a small amount of money inside your wallet, even if it's just a small note. That's enough to start changing how you handle money. The idea here is not to be overly materialistic, but to practice organization and the symbolism that there's space for prosperity. Keys and metal objects. Keys, coins, and other metal objects may seem harmless, but when left on chairs, they can disturb the flow of energy in the environment. Metal, being an energy conductor, has the power to alter the vibrations of the space where it's placed. If you leave keys or loose coins on a chair, you might be creating an imbalance in the environment, which in turn can affect your financial energy. Imagine, for example, the coldness that a metal object can carry. Metal is associated with detachment, coldness, and can generate an energy of instability. This means that by leaving your keys or coins on a chair, you might be inviting financial instability and unexpected difficulties, especially in the financial area. And of course, no one wants that, right? The solution here is simple. Create a fixed place for your keys, like a key holder on the wall, and keep your coins organized in a prosperity jar or a drawer. This will help restore balance and harmony in the environment, allowing energy to flow in a positive and healthy way. Dirty or worn clothes. It's common to get home and toss worn clothes on a chair, but from an energetic standpoint, this can be a big mistake. Dirty clothes carry the energy of the day, which includes stress, exhaustion, and even emotional weariness that we accumulate over time. Putting these clothes on a chair, which symbolizes support and stability, can compromise the energy of the environment and consequently affect your prosperity. If you stop to think about it, clothes represent part of our routine, and often they carry feelings of fatigue or discomfort. Placing them on a chair might be creating a vibration of stagnation, preventing new financial opportunities and personal growth from emerging in your life. This is something very subtle, but over time, it can make all the difference. So, how about adopting a simple yet powerful habit? Put your worn clothes directly in the laundry basket. And if you need to leave them somewhere temporarily, make sure they're clean and organized. This way, you'll not only renew the energy of the space, but also make room for a lighter and more positive energy. Bills to pay or disorganized papers. Leaving bills to pay or disorganized papers on chairs can be one of the biggest mistakes you make regarding your financial energy. These documents are not just paper. They carry with them a load of worry and pressure, especially when they're scattered and disorganized. The energy they emit is stress and often a lack of control, which can directly impact your prosperity. When you put bills and papers on a chair, symbolically, you're placing a financial burden on yourself without even realizing it. This creates an unconscious sense of weight and excessive responsibility, which generates anxiety. This negative energy can even hinder the arrival of new financial opportunities because you're fixated on the fear of not being able to pay your debts. To fix this, adopt a simple practice. Organize your papers and bills in a specific folder and pay them as soon as possible. This helps clear the energy of debt and opens up space for new financial and personal opportunities. Organizing your financial life can be a simple yet powerful step toward attracting more prosperity. Shopping bags or forgotten objects. The most dangerous. Leaving shopping bags or forgotten objects on chairs is a common mistake, but if we look more closely, we can see that this has a much deeper impact than we think. Shopping bags, especially when left for a long time, symbolize transience. When you leave these bags on a chair, you're creating stagnant energy in the environment, which can block the flow of prosperity in your life. Imagine you get home with your purchases, but instead of putting them away, you just leave them on a chair and leave them there for days. This accumulates dust and clutter, creating a feeling that things are at a standstill. And this stagnant energy can directly reflect on your financial life, preventing new opportunities from appearing. The simple act of leaving forgotten objects on a chair is telling the universe that you are accepting lack of movement and scarcity. The solution is simple. When you get home, put your purchases away immediately. Organize your space. Avoid accumulating unused objects and do regular cleaning to ensure the energy of the environment keeps flowing freely. This will not only improve the energy of your home, but will also open doors to new flows of prosperity. How to change your financial energy now? Now that you know what objects you should never leave on a chair, it's time to start applying this wisdom in your daily life and change your financial energy. The first tip is simple. Keep chairs always free and organized. It may seem like a small detail, but it makes all the difference when it comes to creating an environment conducive to prosperity. An organized home reflects an organized mind. And this also impacts your relationship with money. Also, you can use symbols of prosperity like Chinese coins or citron crystals to attract good energies. Placing them in strategic locations like near chairs or places where energy flows can reinforce the positive vibration and help keep the abundance energy moving. Believe me, small adjustments can bring big results when it comes to energy. And finally, visualize abundance whenever you tidy up your home and get rid of unnecessary objects. When you do this with intention and focus, you're sending a message to the universe that you're ready to receive more prosperity. Affirm to yourself, my home is a temple of abundance, and prosperity flows freely to me. This kind of affirmation strengthens your connection with what you want to attract. Now that you've discovered how simple habits can impact your financial energy, it's time to act. What will you do with this knowledge? Will you keep allowing objects around you to block your prosperity, or will you transform your environment and open space for abundance? Change starts with you, and applying these tips to your daily life could be the first step toward a more prosperous life. Ask yourself, which of these habits were you doing without even realizing it? What can you change right now? Don't wait any longer to transform your home and your financial life. And if you're committed to learning more, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. The path to prosperity is within your reach. You just have to decide to take the first step now.